Okay, we're back. The one thing I did do, and I just want to explain this really quickly to you, is that, see how that wing is? The back part is flat on this side. What I did was I just took a little bit off, so when you have that flat on something, you see how it sticks out? Okay, that's how it's going to be from when you have it on your shirt or sweatshirt. That will stick forward a little bit. Now how do you get that? See, this one's flat. All we're going to do, I did this side, I'll show you how I did it. So I put a little line there where I don't want to cross over, and all I do is I scoop, let me see if I can bring this up a little closer for you. I scoop this portion of it out, okay, and just do it forward. Now you have to be careful that you don't go too thin there. So what I'll do is from here over, I'll just try to get the same depth all the way around, and then down here where the flag drapes around, we need to cut that in just a tad. So what we'll do is just go ahead and put a little stop cut in there, just like so, and then we're just going to cut that out just like that. Okay, so we're just shaving that off so it looks like those wings are coming forward. Alright, you don't want to go too thin. Okay, see how we have that both going forward a little bit? Alright, we're going to do this side down here again. You want to be careful and mindful how that grain's running. Alright, just like that. So actually that's the continuance of that flag going around them there. See? That looks pretty good. Okay. Now, what we need to do, what I did up here is I rounded that off a little bit. Get rid of those corners. The other thing I did was I took a knife and went all the way around and chopped any rough spots off, because if you don't and you go to paint this thing later, it's going to show up. I'm going to do the same thing with the bill. I'm just going to do it to a little bit of a point, not real far, but and just take it up a little bit. I'm just going to put a little notch there, and I'm just going to take that up just a tad. Alright, because we're really not doing this side. It's hard not to do both sides, to be honest with you. I think it's neat anyway to be able to see. But I just want to get that bill a little bit to a point that when you look at it from sitting on a shirt, you can see. So I'm going to work on that a little bit more later. But, oh, you want to be so careful, folks, because this can snap off on you if you're not careful. Okay? Somebody was concerned about myself cutting myself with it being so small. I take very little chips out. I don't put a lot of force behind it, so in case I do hit my hand, it won't be that horrible, hopefully. But like I tell everybody else, make sure you have a glove on and your thumb guard on, especially you new folks. You know, it's not worth heading to the hospital for it. It's just easier for me to teach without it. Okay, so that's all we're going to do there with the bill. And the name, I'm going to do that probably with a wood burner. I'm going to put that on last, but when I come back in a few seconds here, we're actually going to start burning it. I'm going to leave the head plain. I'm not going to do anything with the head. I'm not going to burn it, because when you use the wood burner and you try to put white over top, it's very, very hard to cover it. So I'm going to leave that plain, and I'm just going to burn this the brown color, and I'm going to maybe leave these down here. I haven't decided yet. Well, when I come back, I'll get the wood burner out. I'm going to do a little bit of cleanup offline here, and we'll be back in a few minutes, and then we're going to start burning. So if you have a wood burning tool, get it out and get it ready. I'll teach you some techniques of using a wood burner, and I will be back.